Hello everybody, welcome to another fantastic episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John. I'm in my world famous sipping den. Yeah. Welcome. I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol here. And I mean everything, and if that isn't enough, and it is, I do a world famous Sunday morning coffee review. And I do something amazing. I have put together the most extensive, easy to find, easy to navigate, categorized and subcategorized playlist on YouTube just for you. And the first comment of every video I do is pinned because it has a link to whatever I'm doing. In this case, bourbon. Oh, I got a heck of a bourbon playlist, but you should check out all my playlists. Now, I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol and coffee. Is it hard to do that? I guess it is, because I'm the only one in the world that can do it. Yeah. Remember this, and I do with half my taste buds tied behind my back to make it fair to the other viewers. Now, this is a mega mall of alcohol and coffee too. I love that little phrase. So, you want to travel around, going from channel to channel, well, you go ahead. Or you can stay here, look at the playlist, and have all your needs met right here. And all you gotta do is subscribe. Now, what are we doing today? Not only are we doing full proof 1792, 125 proof, 62.5 alcohol by volume, but it is a single barrel. Okay? And the different varieties of 1792 are denoted by the color of this leather band here. Okay? Now, I have another full proof that isn't a single barrel, it's a blend. Matter of fact, I have 6 1792s right over here in the corner, right? Last shelf over, second one down. You see all 1792s, got them all. This being single barrel is unique. Also remember, every single barrel is different. The one I have there is not a single barrel, it is blend, and so that was more consistency. This one was lent to me by a good buddy of mine, a great friend, somebody who's in the industry, Neil Mahoney, and I appreciate it. I do. Everybody give a shout out to Neil. Now, 1792 is made by Barton, owned by Sazerac. 1792 is the year Kentucky became a state, if you didn't know that. This does not say barrel strength because they always make it at 125. Now, 125 is the highest you could put it into a barrel. You cannot put it into a barrel any higher. It comes out however it comes out. It could come out less, and it could come out more. If this comes out more, they add a little water to it, so therefore it's not barrel strength, but it's damn close. Now, if it comes out less, I don't know what they do, to be honest with you. Make something else out of it. Adds one that came out a little higher. No, this is single barrel. Well, they can't use it then. If it comes out less and they want to make it 125, they've got to turn it into one of their other, I guess, expressions. All right. So, let's get into it. Oh, not only is this a single barrel, full proof, but Neil picked this one out. Neil picked this one out, and we drank a little bit. Yeah, we already got into it a little bit. But Neil lent me this, so it's good to have friends in the right places. It really is. All right, Neil, thank you, buddy. I'm not going to describe the color to you because I'm going to let you look at it. Well, yeah, I am. You know why? That is a beautiful kind of copper penny. And a copper penny that's starting to get oxidized. Not a brand new one. Not a real old one that's brown, but it's getting there. Beautiful color. All right. Part the lips so that the alcohol has a way to escape. Less burn on the old B-Cola. What do you think of this sipping then? It's nice. The sweetness in this one, which is a usual suspect sweetness, is caramel. Or not caramel, I'm sorry. Caramel, yeah, get some caramel, but butterscotch is what I meant to say. Caramel, brown sugar, honey, all usual suspects in bourbon. But I like that little caramel element to my man Neil's pick here, my man Neil's barrel. And with a nice little bit of smokiness. And a touch of orange, burnt orange, barrel char. I mean, this is, you know, if there's water in it, there's precious few drops. So this is about all the flavor you're pulling out. And I think they did a release on this one year and said it was about 8.5 years old, though there's no age statement. So that's a nice age for this strength. All right, and a single barrel, beautiful. Cheers, everybody. Several things. I held that for a while because I'm acclimating my mouth to this alcohol. Not worried about the taste right now. I'm letting it, swishing it around, letting it burn my tongue, letting it actually numb the pain receptors in my tongue, which is going to open up my mouth, my tongue to the flavors, okay? To the, without the burn. Because as long as you're getting the burn, you're not going to be getting all the flavor. So always acclimate yourself, always swishing around for about 10 seconds before you swallow the whiskey. Secondly, you saw when I exaggerated on purpose so you could see it when I swallow. I always blow out, because if you blow out, everything's fine in the world. If you inhale, that's when you can cough sometimes. It doesn't look professional. So, little tips I'm going to give you along the way. Now, let's go in for the kill here. Let's go in for the taste. Now, I'm used to drinking high proof bourbons. So, that being said, there is heat in it. Wow. There is heat in it, but not crazy. Well, there's burn, but I acclimated myself. So for me, it's not, even at 125, I'm feeling it, but nothing too crazy. Now, the first one I did, the first sip, got a great burn on the tongue. But now I'm getting more flavor. And what is the flavor? The flavor is very sweet. I'm getting wood out of this. I'm getting smokiness. I'm getting that, wooden charred, smoky flavor out of it. Sweet that I mentioned before, the caramel, toffee, right? You're going to get honey, brown sugar, all things different people pick out of that, but definitely a nice sweet to it. And a really nice finish. A little bit of heat on the finish. I am getting it. But I'm liking that. I'm not getting the usual, I'm not getting the usual like walnut bitterness. Maybe just a little bit of tannin from the wood on the finish. Just a nice sweetness to it. Now, let's add a little water to this bad boy. See what happens. Now, I'm going to tell you, last time I had it, because I had it with Neil, I put a little ice in it, and I'll tell you what it did compared. See what this does, the same thing. Brings out the fruitiness in the nose, and like a little leather that I wasn't detecting before. It's still sweet. Let's give it a taste. The ice really brought out the sweetness. It was incredible. It was crazy. This does too, but not as much. Somehow that ice really made it sweet. This makes it sweeter too. The water brings out the sweetness in this thing. Ice a lot, water a little, but still bringing out what I've already perceived as fairly sweet. It's really sugary with the water addition to it. So, very good barrel pick. Neil, you did a good job. Thank you for letting me borrow this. Obviously, I like this 1792. That's why I have them all sitting right there, ready to be reviewed. And I've reviewed some of them already. I have several things that 1792 makes. They make Black Ridge. And the one 1792 I don't have is a port finish, and Black Ridge has come out with a port finish. Oh, it's good too. It's finished for like 15 months in the Ruby Port. I reviewed it, but I think they're doing even longer now than when the last time I reviewed it. I think the finish now in the Ruby Port is even a longer finish. It's good. It's real good. I'm gonna put it up against one that kind of an icon in that, and we'll do it blind. I think I know who's gonna win on that one. We'll see though. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, Neil.